this thing called AI, it's been around apparently for some time, a few years before now.
Yeah, it's been around for years, probably like 10 years or even longer.
I think a lot of people are afraid, the average person, especially the uneducated person. What could you say to maybe minimize that fear? All we see is we watch these movies about how iRobot, Terminator, XYZ takes over. Right. What do you want? What could you say in the face of that?
I think that, like, if you imagine, let's just say a few years ago, maybe 20 years ago, right, when the whole .com bubble happened or when computers came out, there was people that were scared to get on a computer, right? And they got on 10 years later. And then today, they're probably still trying to catch up. So I think the best thing to do is stay up to date, because you can stay behind if you really want to, but I don't think no one wants to do that. So with AI, I don't believe you can beat it. No one can, so you definitely got to join it.
Yeah, for people that think it's an inevitable evil.
So the thing about AI is it's like almost like our collective consciousness as humans, right? It's putting all the humans' thoughts together and kind of like giving us that information. So if you feed it information like a fear, it'll project fear. So why go at it with a fear mindset? Because that's what you're going to produce, something that will be fearful, something that can take over, something that can control you. So for me, I like looking at it in a positive light because that's what we are going to see more of. It's like a reflection almost, right?
Like that. I love that. Lastly, for people that are building something, whether they're an entrepreneur or they have a mission, and how do you see AI being a great resource to them, like finding success?
Well, AI basically helps people save their time doing everyday mundane tasks. So anything that requires writing, coding, requires video, audio, everything pretty much can be automated with AI. So it helps you save your time, which automatically saves you money. So if you're saving people time and money, that's something that is valuable to pretty much everyone.
I think AI could ultimately lead us to a utopian society.
Honestly, I feel like we're already in a utopian society. I think that people really don't know when they wake up or even how they got here. Who's to say we're not in a simulation now, right? And I think that for anyone that may think about the utopian stuff, you can kind of watch the movie Matrix, because it tells you a lot about that. But yeah, I think that we're already in it. We're cyborgs. We carry our phones everywhere. Just because it's not inside of us doesn't mean it's not inside of us if you think about it. Like, we're always with our phone. It's always traveling with us. It's always attached to us like our arm. We're a cyborg. So for me, we're already limited.
Wow. I know I said that was my last question, but this one is my real last question. For people that you started from, as I see it, I've heard you speak the bottom, but you can give a little context, to get to where you are. What do you feel like one of the biggest pieces of information, inspiration, advice, like understanding that helped you get to where you are as this person of value?
I started following my intuition. Like every time I got nervous inside, before I used to just stop, right? Like I get nervous because maybe things got tough, or maybe I don't know if it was going to work out, or maybe I was tired that day or whatever it was, but I just got sick of making those excuses. And I just started to push past that nervous point. You can call it nerve, you can call it anxiety, you can call it anything, right? It's like, that inner ick. When I push past that inner ick, things just started working out in my favor. And I got good at pushing past that inner ick. Most people don't, because we all have it and you can see it. That's why most people stay stagnant, because they are almost afraid of being uncomfortable. But one thing that I did when I was younger too is I used to get in ice baths a lot. Yeah, I used to get in a lot of ice baths. And what it did was it made me very uncomfortable. And my roommate was crazy about it. So I was living in Santa Monica, California, and we used to get in ice baths at 4 a.m. in the morning, and it was free. 4 a.m. Had to get up there in the morning and break the ice and then get in there, and I hated it. But the thing that it did was it made me comfortable in uncomfortable situations. And when you get comfortable doing uncomfortable things, you're a beast, bro. Because everyone loves to be comfortable, and you can see it.
As always, thank you for watching. It's the end of the video. You know we have to apply something. So post a comment below about where you've gotten too comfortable in your life and what you're going to do after this video to change that. And check out the next recommended video by me on top and then YouTube's recommendation on the bottom. Y'all have a great day.